Hello, Warthog Princess, and welcome to another Jujube haul. This is a big one, not huge, but it's a big one, and has lots of fun stuff. So, first up, let's start with something fun. When I've been talking to my friends in person or on the phone or whatever, and I say Jujube, they're like, oh, like the candy. Well, yes, actually, but no, that's not what I'm about to talk about. So in case you're not familiar, Jujubes! Yeah. I used to despise these as a kid because you could chew on them and all they did was just get stuck all in your teeth because they're kind of a hard thing. And then I figured out how to eat them and I discovered they are a great road trip snack because you can just put like one or two in your mouth and kind of just suck on them and kind of roll them around in your teeth, and they last quite a little while and you don't get a huge hit of sugar, you just get that little bit of pure sugar. But anyways, they are violet, lilac, lime, wild cherry, and lemon. Silly little side thing. Not to be confused with Juji fruits, neither of which I need right now. But on with the fun. So the first thing I got is CMO 2.0. This is the CMO Friends Under the Sea. These are the zipper pull blind box. And there are 3 in the box, supposedly. And what you could get, Jellycat Octopus CMO, which is the seahorse, Pufferfish, Goldie, who's a mermaid, Latte, Donatella, and Sandy, and there's a look at them on the back. I actually ordered 2 of these, but unfortunately only one arrived in the box with everything. So I sent a message to Jujube customer service and hopefully they'll just send along the other one. Hi Kelly, come on. You want to see this too, huh? You want to see the blind box? Yeah, get your foot off the table, girl. Yeah, it's not for you though. Okay, get off. She wants to be in every single show now that she's had that taste of stardom. Silly dog. Anyways, so there should have been 2. This is Tokidoki and Jujube collaboration. It's part of that. So here we go. I opened the box. I just took the scissors to the sticky part, but I didn't actually open them. So that's it. There are 3 little pouches. Let's see what this says. Ooh. Yeah, there's the names of all of them again, just like on the box. Mix and match zipper pulls. Oh, it tells you how to get it off. Wow, I did not know this. We're going to show you on, we'll see. We'll see what we can see there. Dive into your next adventure. Each bag comes with an interchangeable zipper pull. They can be easily removed and replaced with different collectible characters at any time. 8 of the swimmers are waiting for you. Collect all 8 by trading or buying. Okay, anyway. So there's the 8 we just talked about. I ordered, hopefully I get 6 different ones, but who knows. I don't necessarily think I would be that lucky, but we shall see. Okay, I didn't realize these were interchangeable like that easily. I thought I was gonna have to struggle with them. We got CMO, the little seahorse. Super cute, very colorful. That's gonna take me a minute to get that plastic off, but we can see it. Very colorful. Cool. Okay, so that's one of them. And honestly, I'm hoping for pufferfish, and I'll take anything else. But pufferfish is purple, and it's pufferfish. I'm a bit of a pufferfish. No, I'm just kidding. But I do love scuba and stuff too. Side note, but yeah, okay. Guess what I got? I got pufferfish. Yay! I just like it because he's like a big size and it's purple. And he has a little skull face on his. That's funny. Oh, yay! My 2 that I really wanted. And the rest, I think I'm happy with anything, honestly, because I don't have any of them. Whatever came on the CMO bags. We'll look at that in a second. Because I want to see how to change these out. Oh my gosh, these are tough little Ziplocs on these pouches. Okay, so this is going to be either Sandy, Donatella, or Latte. Yay, Sandy. Guess what? Of those 3, that was my choice. I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to jinx it because 3 for 3. But honestly, the reason I say that is because she's a cactus and I live in Arizona and that's perfect. So yay, Sandy. 3 for 3. Okay, so time out from the haul here and let's look at, I have the CMO. Oh, I have a whole pile of stuff that's about to be toppled. so I have right here in my pouch box, one of them, I have my Be Quick, and the Be Quick has latte. So that was why I didn't want latte, because I already had latte. But on the Be Quick, it's latte. On the, okay, Kelly, my goodness, hi. On the Be Set, which I have, oh my gosh, okay, no, go lay down. Too much. I love you, dog, but you're going nuts. Okay, on the Be Set, it actually has Donatella already. So I was hoping for the ones I don't have, and I got lucky. Woohoo! So in my other box, hopefully that will arrive or be refunded, but hopefully it arrives. Maybe I'll get the Jelly Cat, the Octopus, and Goldie, and then I'll have the perfect full collection. That's not bad for a start. 5 out of 8 so far. Yay! I love it when it works out. Okay, but let's figure out how to change these. So, I mean, I'm going to leave them the way they are right now, but it shows on here, there's like a little quick release. I don't know if you can see this, but there's your instructions. There's a little quick release behind the zipper pull here. So let's do this side. And sure enough, it's right there. Ooh, I don't think I'm going to be able to get that without a... Maybe I will use my letter opener, which is not sharp at all, don't worry. But it has this little quick release lever. Oh, this is a multi-handed job. Okay, yeah. So get this positioned, release the slide, and it's out. And I don't think that that is going to accidentally work its way loose. I think that gap is closed enough that it's perfect. I hope. I don't know. If you've had experience with these coming off unintentionally or at undesired times or ways, please let me know in the remarks below. I'd really like to prevent that because I don't want to lose my zipper pulls. I hate having to work a bag like that. But anyway, I'm sure Jujube has that all figured out and that will never ever happen. But that being said, to put it on again, any of them, you just pop it right back in. You don't even have to use the tool because the slide goes in that direction. It can't come off by accident. Oh, I love this. I did not know that. Yay. Wow. That's cool. Okay. Now, let me put this aside for now. I'll just put it aside. And 1, 2, 3 zipper pulls and all of my garbage. Garbage. Okay. Let's get on with the haul. Hold on. I just got a Facebook log live. Yeah, not shopping right now. I'm hauling right now. And I can't afford to shop anymore at all this month. So, done. All right. So, speaking of shopping, I got another Midi because I decided I would love the Midi as a purse backpack. So I bought a couple. I bought the Duchess Navy in the navy blue with white polka dots. And I bought the Queen of the Nile, which is the black and white chevrons. And I really do love them. So this one is World of Warcraft, which, if you may remember from my pouch discussion when I bought the B set, it was on sale. And I like the colorful things, and I had thought, well, if I don't like it, I can pass it to my nephew who has a new 10-month-old named after me. I'm so excited. But anyways, so this is World of Warcraft. This pattern is Legends of Azeroth, and it is colorful and fun. So even though I'm not into World of Warcraft necessarily, I like the pattern. So I have a Super Bee and a B set, and now I have the Midi. And I'm totally done with this collection. That is the essentials for me and or to pass along as a set to my family. But this bag is a great purse backpack. It has the World of Warcraft zipper pull, single pocket, no organization, big bright orange. One of the reasons it's not my favorite, I'm not an orange fan. But outside, who cares? Because you're not going to see the orange. It is a very light interior though, so you're not going to lose your stuff inside. On the back, it has these seatbelt backpack straps. It has a carry handle, and these are adjustable. It fits me very, very nicely, and it is quite comfortable to wear. And because it's waterproof, Teflon treated, totally wipeable, machine washable, and all of that, I'm not worried about slinging this around and using it during COVID because I can sanitize it. The top has the same World of Warcraft zipper pulls. It is a double zipper. You open it up, and you can see the inside has a privacy pocket and one big cargo pocket. And in front of the big cargo pocket, there are 2 more cargo pockets kind of on that piece. Now, one thing I don't think I checked. I'm filming on my iPad, but here's my iPad case. So I am a little bit curious if this will fit back here. It definitely fits in the bag. So there you go. I could definitely put it in the bag. Let's see if it fits in the slip though. Totally. Yeah. So if I wanted to carry my iPad around to go around for the day or something, I could put it back there and it'll stay secured and I can fill up the rest of the bag. Here's the full size of it on the bottom there. Yeah. Oh no, we're not getting up. Go lay down. Yeah. So anyways, it's a pretty simple bag, but very, very functional and very useful when you have all your set pieces and other pouches to put inside. Yeah, there you go. So that is the Midi. And because I fell in love with it, I decided I wanted to get the Teal Lagoon, which is from Chromatics 2.0. And I don't know where the line is between 1.0 and 2.0, but I do know the line between 2.0 and 3.0 because 3.0 just released this last week in 3 colors: linen, water, and pebble. So kind of like earth, water, and sky, sort of. Anyway, I don't know. Cloud, sky, linen, whatever. We need wind. Maybe linen is wind and sky. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just thinking outside the box. But so Chromatic. So the feel of this, if I was to describe it, the simplest way maybe for, especially for like you lug nuts, or we'll start with the lug nuts. So the lug nuts, if you were to take the World of Warcraft, that's a slicky nylon kind of feel. It's not nylon like the normal, but it would kind of be like your regular lug bags. And this would be kind of like the heather material. That's a little softer, more fabric-like feel to it. But this is still Teflon treated, so it will still be waterproof and wipeable and all that. Which is great because they're very, very stain resistant because of that treatment, which is awesome. But Teal Lagoon is a dark enough color. I'm not really that concerned about it. But I thought that the teal would go really lovely. For example, here's my CMO. I know all the tags are still on everything. But look, it coordinates quite nicely. We will do another video looking at much more of that coordination. But there you go. There's one look at it. I also think it would go really, really well. Hold on, hold this thought. Here is my Vera Bradley Harry Potter medium cosmetic, and look at all the teals in there. Awesome! So excited. Yeah, so I just got myself a multifunctional bag. Yeah, that actually doesn't go there. Okay, so it's gonna match a lot of the patterns. Here's another example. This is the set, the B set, in the platform 9 3/4 from Jujube, and with the teals in there, look how perfect that coordinates. So you can now see probably why I went with this particular color and why I'm not going to buy all the chromatics in a Midi, but this one for sure made sense. It also goes really, really well with the Disney Amour Des Fleurs, which we'll get to in a moment because there's more coming. But, okay, so 2 Midis. And then I got the Mini BFF because, again, it matches with so many of these other patterns, which I do have bigger bags in. And so there are going to be times where I maybe want to use the small set pieces and use this as my little crossbody purse or my grab and go, or as an organizer within those other big bags. So I just thought this was a great coordination piece to bridge those gaps back and forth. And I do have them. Oh, sorry. We didn't even look at what it is. Okay. So it has a little handle, super cute. It does have these like rose, is it gold or rose? It looks like gold. And these zippers are metal zippers. So for my Vera Bradley folks, I would say that this feels kind of like the Lighten Up, kind of. It's more cloth-like than the Reactive, but kind of more like the Lighten Up, by the way. But these zippers look a lot like our awful metal zippers that we hate, but they're actually better than that. They're much smoother. And although they are still a wee bit scratchy because they are metal zippers, they're not bad. They're not bad. So I don't mind them so much. I think they go really well with the Chromatics, even though I still prefer the smooth zippers like Lug and Vera and like on the set pieces. But I get style-wise. I get why they did them that way, and I do think it looks really sharp. So kind of mixed feelings on that, but that's all my thoughts on the matter for now. But in this front pocket, right here, you have this, it's like perfect size for a small set piece. And let's just pull this one out since we have it here. So we have this one, this is CMO. I just love this Tokidoki stuff. It's so adorable. And I love that it's so colorful, but there it fits in this front pocket. Now it doesn't fit perfectly. You really would have to squash it. So this is not really where I would use this particular piece. I would use this in the back, in the main part. There's a removable adjustable strap to use for a shoulder or crossbody, or you can do it as a belt bag. It works very nicely for that. But here you go. Your main pocket opens up. It is kind of a triangular shaped pouch, and it's gusseted. Interior is antimicrobial and really slicky, very light colored, which is great. And the set piece fits perfectly right in that little mesh in the back, which is good. Or you can put a couple more of them right here in the front part. You can actually stand them up. You just have to like put it under the hood here. It's like a hooded top. So you can put 4, 5, 6 of them in there. I don't know, depends on how you have them filled. But you can use a lot of these in one little bag and keep everything organized. And if you're wearing it as a crossbody, it opens nicely for accessibility, but you're not gonna like dump your stuff there. So anyway, that is great. And like I said, you can use it as a backpack. You just thread it through there and hook it on there. It works very well. Anyway, love this little bag. I've got lots of them now. Not lots, I have several. I'm looking at my little pouch thing. We'll get to that box too. Okay, so moving on. We've got the Hobo Bee. This is my second Hobo Bee. I do have another one on order in a different pattern, but we'll get to it when it comes. But I wanted to get the Teal Lagoon, again, because you don't always want a purse backpack. Sometimes you want a purse, a shoulder bag, a crossbody bag. And so I went ahead and got this for the same reasons I got the other ones, that it's just a great coordinating pattern, and I do love teal or turquoise or whatever. But Teal Lagoon and the Hobo Bee is the bag I'm actually using right now. I'll put a video here for the what's in my bag. The one I'm using is in Sakura at Dusk. And on that one, it came with a strap on it, and I had to remove that strap and put the messenger strap on there. And I got the messenger strap from the Be Nurtured, if you remember. But on this one, the newer versions of the Hobo Bee actually come with the messenger strap. As you can see, it's removable completely. So when I open this up, 2 things are in here. The first is that messenger strap, and it is a seatbelt material, a woven seatbelt, you know, slicky nylon type material, which is fine. And the fittings are, of course, the matching color. And it has also a removable shoulder pad piece that does have a little bit of like a no-slip sort of backing on it, which is great. And you can take that off, like I said. So there's your messenger strap. Already comes with the bag this way. I think this is definitely a better option than having to swap out those other straps. There you go. This interior is just such a nice light color, and I just love this material. It also comes with the changing pad, and this one is not a pad, it's just a changing mat. There's no padding at all to it. But there's your interior and your exterior, very simple. If you haven't watched my videos before, I don't have kids, I've never had kids. I do have nieces and nephews, of course, but these are still great, and I'm glad that some of the pieces do still come with them for a couple reasons. One, they make great like work mats. Maybe you're doing some arts and crafts and you don't want to muck up your tablecloth. You know, depending on which side you want, you could use it as a picnic mat. You can, you know, you got kids doing stuff at the table. Maybe you want to put it under their plates as kind of a placemat that's completely washable, wipeable, waterproof. Very, very useful for so many things. The other great thing is if you know someone who can do some seamstress work, maybe you're crafty or you send it off to someone or you know someone, anyways, lots of options. You can now use this material to make your own custom pouches or have them made for you. And now you have a perfectly coordinating, matching material to do that. So there you go. Other than that, the Hobo Bee has a big front pocket, zipper all the way across. This is your mommy pocket. In the middle, it has this bungee, key bungee with a clip on the end. And then it also has 2 mesh and 1 big zipper. Now that I've used this bag, I will tell you, I love that there's a zipper pocket in there, but this bungee right down the middle does not work for me. The reason is, I mean, I think it makes sense to be in the middle, but you can't really get to that zipper pocket well because you have to always move, like if you have your keys and you have this whole bundle of keys, you have to get that out of the way in order to get into that pocket. I just find that a little bit frustrating for me in function. But this bag does have quite a nice gusset of its own, and it's tapered, so it's bigger at the bottom, smaller at the top, but it fits pouches like it was made for it. Guess what? I think it was. So here's a bee set, a small set piece. It will fit really nicely in there, and they also fit in here. This is a large set piece, and I don't think I would really put this here because I like to zip that pocket, but if you wanted to leave it unzipped, let me tuck that in. You could actually do that, but the medium set piece, which is shorter, oops, the medium set piece actually does fit very, very nicely in that pocket. So that is like perfect. Okay, right behind that front pocket, there's another zipper right here that doesn't run quite the same full length. And it's a small zipper pull, but that is your phone pocket or whatever you want to put in there, glasses. But it's soft lined, which is nice. So I do put my phone in there, and I just leave it unzipped when I'm using it. These metal zippers drive me nuts. They're just not, like they catch. Yeah, not my favorite, I admit. On the back, you have a snap pocket, and it is lined on the one side, and then just fabric here, so pretty straightforward. That's where I keep my masks right now. It does have end pockets right here that very easily, very nicely fit all the basic water bottles. My Lug Chuggies, my Vera Bradley water bottles, the regular plastic, they all fit great right here. Inside the bag, on the front of the bag, you have a zipper privacy pocket, and you also have an elastic mesh slip pocket. On the opposite side, you have a big privacy zipper, and then you have two more mesh elastic pockets. So it's just really a great bag. I'm very much in love with it. This also reminds me of the Vera Bradley On The Go or the Go Ahead factory style bag. It's very, very like that style and shape and size and everything. So there you go. Now let's talk set pieces, bee sets. The CMO I've been using, I already had that. But these ones are all new. So of course I had to get the Teal Lagoon because, yeah. So Chromatics 2.0, same 3 set pieces. So let's just look at the CMO to describe them. So you have a small, a medium, and a large set piece. And if you were to add the Be Quick is essentially the 4th pouch in line in size. The bee sets do come with 2 straps. They come with a wristlet or a short strap, which you can use as a little tiny shoulder bag, or you have a longer adjustable that you can use as a crossbody strap or shoulder strap. So you can use this medium and large as a purse because both of them have little loops on the end, so you can hook up those straps and go. You can make them a wristlet. You can do anything you want. The small set piece is slightly different. The bigger ones have the tag on it, and the small one has a tag on the side usually. And it only has 1 loop. So this one you can only do like wristlet style if you were to hook one on. So there you go. Definitely cool. Ooh. The other thing about these is the newer versions, this strap is adjustable. Some of the older ones, it's not adjustable. So there you go. And I'm going to tuck these tags in and zip this over. Okay, so we'll put that aside. So these set pieces are all the same as that. They're just different exterior and interior colors, and the chromatics are a different material. So this one is in sketch. I'm collecting the blacks and whites. Not every one, but I'm working my way through them. But this pattern is retiring essentially, so it was a slightly discounted price, which is always good. And the inside of this is like I would call it like a mint green. But even that green coordinates, maybe not with that, with some other things. But there you go. And the hardware is black, completely black, which is great. I think it's perfect for this piece. This is the only thing I have in this pattern, but it is that slicky material versus that sort of fabric-y feel, almost a canvas feel to it. So we have that. People ask me all the time how I store things. There is a video for the bag room and the Vera closet. I'll put that link here. It's a lot of different brands now all mixed in, but it is predominantly Vera. But one of the things I do is I take, for example, this was a Vera Bradley box that I got my shipment in, and I just duct taped it. So I just put decorative duct tape on it. So now this is my storage box. I'd rather spend my money on the bags than on boxes to store them. So since I have these like cubicle things in the closet, so this fits perfectly in the bottom. And what that allows me to do is then store my pouches in it like this. So here's the ones we've already talked about, and they fit right in there. Oops. So we'll come back to that in a moment. Let's look at these other ones. This one is Cozy Knit. It is a light background. If you know me, you know that is not generally my preference for any external bag. But the accessories, I have a little bit more lenience for myself on that. And especially with this Jujube, because even if I wanted to use this as like a little crossbody purse, it is so protected with that Teflon. This will wash right up. It's amazing. So I'm super excited to be able to use some lighter items because of that, you know. And plus, even in this COVID world, if I just want a quick little thing, these can go in the machine and be washed and sanitized. I love that. Love, love, love that. This I really like because, of course, I'm more of a silver girl versus gold or rose gold. So I do like the silver stuff. It's just generally a reminder, these set pieces do have a locking middle. If you have a lock, you can lock them. So like if you want to keep the meds secured from the kids or whatever, or you're traveling and you want to dissuade pickpocketers, that you know, you could secure it that way. This one has a nice light blue, some of it like it is a light blue, almost like a baby blue interior on it. But it has this, it does look like almost like a cozy blanket, like a knit blanket. I see where the name comes from. But there you go. So I just took the tag in for now until I use it, and ta-da, there we go. So set piece, cozy knit. And the next is blush. Blush. It is Chromatics. I think it's 2.0. I think it comes in the same time as the Teal Lagoon. But because I'm new to Jujube, I'm not 100% sure. It could be 1.0, but I really don't think so. I think it is, in fact, 2.0. That's my guess. But anyway, I could be wrong. It's not 3.0 for sure. But anyway, and the blush just has a blush interior, so very well coordinated, and it has rose gold fittings on it as well. So very, very cool. I got the pink one because, again, I can do lighter colors now. I still am not a huge fan of pink per se, but this coordinates with so many of these other patterns. Hi, baby, come on. Kelly really wants to help me today. Don't put your hand up there. Hi, baby. Don't leave me. Okay. So, but here's an example. So here's the CMO again, and you can see there's a lot of pinks in the pattern, and so those to me coordinate quite nicely. I'm not going to buy a bunch of big bags in this, but I thought the set pieces, why wouldn't I? Because all the solids can be together. In fact, here's a look at all three of the solids I got in the Chromatics. They could go together, totally. We'll get back to that one. Here's Sea Punk. I love the Tokidokis. Look how perfectly, with all those pinks, how great that coordinates. Another one we're going to look at. I got my hole fell off. Boy. Okay. Here is Camp Toki. I just got this Be Quick. I actually got this on Amazon because this is a retired pattern, but it is probably my favorite Tokidoki. It was my first love. And it's all the purples. Kelly, please go lay down, baby. Come on, go on. Good girl. But Be Quick is a great size item. Just you got the whole scene with it's perfectly aligned with the ground and the trees and all the fun stuff. But I like the purples. But there's a lot of pinks in there too, so it still coordinates to me very nicely. Since we're on this, by the way, the inside is purple. Yeah, just more to love. The trees are purple too, so there you go. So that's the Be Quick in the Tokidoki Camp Toki pattern, the zipper pull. And this does come, of course, with bow straps. And because it's an older version, the strap is not adjustable. And the hooks on it, by the way, are these flat clips. They're kind of interesting. They work just fine, but they're just a little different style, that flat style. Just an older version of the hardware. And the Quicks only have the one zipper. So I'll put that aside, I can put that away. So, blush, you can see that it coordinates. Speaking of coordinating. I know I'm jumping all around. This is all very exciting. I'm just having so much fun with Jujube. Disney, you know, I love Disney. And this is the Super Bee in Amour Des Fleurs. We're going to talk a lot more about this in a moment. But I just wanted to pull it out to show that, again, the pink, I think, coordinates lovely with that. Also, Teal Lagoon. I mean, to me, that just makes those teals pop. Love it. And I love teal anyways. And my birthstone is turquoise. Win, win, win all around. So anyways, that's a set piece. We'll put that aside and we'll come back to the Super Bee in a moment. Yeah, we'll leave that out. Okay, so Chromatics 3.0 released last week. It is a very pale blue, which is your water. It is a white or off-white. It's a linen. It's very, very light. I am not sure I'm going to go that direction with either of those. I might, because the blue clearly coordinates with a lot of these, especially the Tokidokis and the World of Warcraft as well, all of that. But I did go with the Pebble because I like my blacks and whites and grays. I do have a ... I think it's a Be Nurtured, so I have the gray with white polka dots. It's a different gray. I still think it will work. And of course the solids. Anyways, I was wanting to try this and actually bought this first and then backfilled with these other set pieces. Anyway, very happy. Very, very happy. Inside of this one is kind of I'm going to say it's golden, but it could be, yeah, it is, to me it's gold. I don't know what they officially call it, but nice. And I do like it, and it has the same rose gold zipper stuff. So, yay on the Pebble, and this is how I store them, by the way. Until I've used it, I leave the tag on, just my own accounting. But I'll put the tag inside, and then I pull the zipper to that side. Since it's a double zipper, you can do that, and then the tags aren't catching on everything. And again, how I'm storing them is I just put them right into the box. And this box is the perfect size, not only for the cubby that I store it in, but also it's 2 pieces wide. So if I was to put another stack here, look at how perfectly you can have 2. So you can fit a lot of set pieces in here, or B sets, if you will. Okay, so let's move on to this Super Bee in Amour Des Fleurs. I have so much to say about this bag. First of all, you know, I just recently discovered the Super Bees. I'll put a link here because I got a Hello Kitty one, I got the World of Warcraft one, and I got the Duchess one. So I do have 3 of them, but I fell in love with the first one that showed up. I just knew I would because I love big totes too, and they're great for travel and pool and beach, whatever. And these are waterproof, so what's not to love? And I have a bunch of things in this pattern already, but I did not have this because I really hadn't discovered it. I mean, it was there, I saw it, but I didn't discover it till then. So, the Super Bee, let's talk about a few things. First of all, it has 2 big slips on the front. These are great for your medium set pieces, fit right down in there. The wallets fit in there. You can put a lot of different things, water bottles, etc. in there. The middle pocket is not a slip, it's actually a zipper pocket, and it's soft lined. And so that's where, you know, I guess your phone pocket or your sunglasses or your readers or whatever. So that's a great spot. It does have the metallic plate that says Disney and Jujube. This was the first Jujube Disney collaboration. The second, if you're not familiar, is Nightmare Before Christmas, which is a black and white. It's not my total thing, so I've gone crazy on this one, and we'll see what comes next. I'm super excited for what the future holds because I love Disney and I love Jujube. So here we go. That's the front of the bag. You can see it's quite a large bag. It is a slouchy bag, so you can fold this sucker up into a small thing. So it's essentially a packable, really. You know, you can do whatever with it. But on the back, it has a big pocket which has a snap in the middle. There's a beautiful look at the interior pattern, which is florals, but they're in the shape of Mickey heads, which I love. It's sort of, it's not secret, it's pretty obvious, but really fun. Pretty, and I love the light interiors. Again, totally wipeable. She's barking. Proud girl. Okay, so the straps have a really good strap drop. Tags everywhere. So there you go. There's a strap drop, very comfortable, very carry. It's a big tote, but it's not gigantic. It's not got a huge base to it. It's got plenty of space, but it's kind of a long, narrow type look. But there you go. So the handles are pretty straightforward. There's just a little bit of padding, and you got material on both sides, no special things, it's just pretty straightforward. It does have a zipper flap closure on the top, which when you're not using, you can just fold down inside like that. Your straps do lay flat because they're very slouchy. On the ends, you have these little tab loops on there. Now, shoot, I just put them away. But in my other video with Cinda B, Kelly, go lay down. I have those round carabiners that are the quick release, and so you could put those on here. So then you have loops, which you could then hook your keys and flip them inside. You could hook a hand sanitizer. You can hook anything you want on there, really. Or you can hook a messenger strap up, and now you have a crossbody carriage option so that you could be hands-free to wrangle the kids or to carry other bags or to wash your hands, whatever. It just gives you another option, which I love. Go lay down. She is so clingy today, sorry. Okay, but this particular one, this is not the case with all the Super Bees, but this one comes with a changing pad, a changing mat. It's not a pad. Just like the Chromatics, it is pad only, but there's your beautiful pattern. And I will tell you something I recently discovered, and I won't tell you on this one because you can't see it, but you can see all these little silhouettes of Minnie and Mickey in different positions and the black background with the bright florals. I really love it. All right, so this I probably, hopefully, will change into some kind of custom pouch later. In the bag itself, you have a lanyard that you can hook things onto. Has a clip on there. And then you have two big slips, mesh slips on this side. And on the other side, you have a zipper pocket. So it has some organization, even though it's pretty minimalist bag. So versatile though. Now, let's talk about organization. Jujube also sells another piece called the Be Moved. It is on sale right now. I did grab one. I thought this made great sense since I'm stocking up on Super Bees. And here's what it looks like. It is an insert that is perfectly sized for this bag, go figure. You could also use it with other bags. I haven't checked the sizing yet, but some of my Vera bags, this will be a great asset. For example, the drawstring family tote, which is completely waterproof outside, but I could put this insert in there and give myself some organization in a bag that otherwise has none. It has one pocket. All right, anyways, I digress. So let's look. This one has two slip pockets on this side. It does have carriage handles on it. So if you are using the Super Bee daily, you can just grab this and change to a different Super Bee to match your outfit or your mood or whatever. Love that. Or you can use this by itself, honestly, to do things with it. So on both sides, it has those two slip pockets like that. Inside, though, this is where you make your money. Because look at all these tiers of organization. Two big elastic mesh on the bottom, three across the top. On the other side, you have two more big ones, a big zipper compartment. You have mesh on the end and also on the other end. So you can take this bag, put this insert inside of it. And I'm anal retentive, so I'm going to face front to front and back to back. There you go. Oopsie, knocking things over. Bags everywhere. Okay, so this insert, like I said, fits perfectly in this bag. You can zip the bag on top of it. If you don't want to, you can just let it fold inside between the bag and the insert. And that would allow you, if you needed more pockets, you can use those pockets, use all these pockets, use all those pockets, and then use all these pockets. That's a lot of pockets. I don't think I could imagine using all of those pockets independently. But anyways, maybe. But if you didn't want to do that, this is sized at just the right height that if you just fold this down on top of that, if you had stuff in it, it would sit nicely and you would go straight to the insert instead of between. So it works both ways. As far as I know, I haven't actually used it, but I think that's how it'll work. It seems like it's just the right height. So there you go. And of course, this is still that same light colored wipeable interior, and it actually does. This is so subtle, but there is like a swirly pattern in this gold. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but let me give it a whirl here. You can kind of maybe, with the different light angles, you can see there's like a swirl in there. Anyway, that's irrelevant because I'm not going to be looking at it that closely, honestly, if I'm using it. Now, let's go back to, oh my gosh, bags everywhere. So let's talk about this. So, Amour Des Fleurs has a couple of little secret cool things. I can't show you on this bag because it doesn't have the 2 zipper pulls that come together, but like on my Be Zealous, when you put those 2 zipper pulls together, it's a Minnie and a Mickey and they face each other. And I honestly think they're kissing, I can't remember. But their little hands form this little heart, so when you bring them together, they make a heart together. I just love little hidden details like that, and so that's really fun. But also, this bag has other hidden Mickeys. So you have the obvious ones, right? All the silhouettes are obvious. But then, if you look at it really closely, hang on, I have to look at it forward so I can find them. Okay, so I have 2 on this side. There are hidden Mickeys. Now, bear with me for a moment. This green forms a circle. This green forms one ear, and there's another ear over here. And if you look on this side, let me see if I can find it backwards. Here it is again. You can see this one, I think, a little bit better. So the green kind of forms this Mickey head. There's one ear coming out this way and another ear coming out that way. So you have that hidden Mickey. And like once you see it, you can't unsee it. Like it's right there. But it's not everywhere. Like they're not, like every green thing is not part of an ear. Or at least not that I see. But those are the ones I see. So I think that's really cool. I got 2 Mickey heads on the back of my bag. But even better, look at the front of this bag. I could not be more excited right now about this. Right in the middle of the front, there's my Mickey head. The head, there's one ear and another ear. Hey, it's perfect and centered right down the middle. That is so perfect. I honestly, and I don't even see other Mickey heads. Maybe they're there, but I don't care because I have one right in the middle, front and center. Okay, so that's a Super Bee. Let me put this away. And I admit that I accidentally ordered a second one because I was trying to divide out my orders to spend just enough to get free shipping, but take advantage of any coupon or discount anyways. I was gaming the system a little bit, and I accidentally ordered a second one instead of something else. I figured it out, but now I have 2 of these. It's a rare error on my part, but it does happen occasionally for various reasons. But the good news is I have a second one, and this is my favorite pattern so far, and I do love Disney, so this will not go to waste. But I could also gift it to my family or to a friend. I have some friends that are having babies and some other options, so it does give me an option. But I did look at it very closely. There is a hidden Mickey head. There's one down here in the corner, wait, yeah, there might be more, but it's not like that one. That one is so perfect. This one does have, I don't know if you're going to see it with the glare on the plastic. But here's one. There's the head, and here's the ear. Here's an ear. And there's one on the other side, but it's cut off a little bit. Wait, where'd it go? So here's the head. Part of this ear is cut off, and then there's the other ear. So it's in the pattern, but, I mean, that's the front of it. So I cannot beat that placement. So that is, I'm glad that was the one I opened first, because this is now unopened and is, you know, maybe I'll sell it, maybe I'll gift it. I don't really know. I'll do something with it. And the last item for this haul is another Midi. Yes, I'm in love with the Midi. And because all these, this is in Fantasy Paradise, which as you look, it has teal right in the primary colors of it. And I just thought that the Teal Lagoon, even though it's not a perfect match, still coordinates very, very well with it. So I have the set pieces for this one, and I have the set pieces for this one. So using them together and interchangeably, it'll be great. I'm super excited, so excited. Now we've already looked at the Midi, so we're not going to dive into it, but you can see in the pattern on the interior you have like the Tokidoki sort of symbols in there. And the zipper pull on this one, the Fantasy Paradise, is, and I don't know his name, I should know his name, but it's the pirate octopus guy. Yeah. So Fantasy Paradise, and this has got some water, beach, castles, pirates. I mean, it's a little bit of everything fantasy, right? It's so fun. But anyways, I love it. Okay, so that's it for those. I did bring, oh, okay, Kelly, seriously, go lay down. Good girl. Sorry. Okay, so this box is very, very full, even if I don't put this back in there, which I do need to do. But okay, before I restuff it, couple things. Here's my coin purse in Camp Toki. This is the pouch that fits perfectly in that front, and you actually can fit more than one in here. You can put 2 or 3 of them depending on how you have them packed. So those little coin purses, which Jujube does not currently sell. You can find some on like Amazon or eBay or whatever, but they're 20, 30 bucks for a coin purse. I mean, it's just kind of crazy because people are ripping you off. But I hope that Jujube comes back with these and the, I think it's called the Bee Charge, the little card thing. Anyway, so those go very nicely there. But here's my other box, which is currently storing, so I just did purple duct tape because my favorite color, but you can see how many set pieces and mini BFS, mini BRBs, mini Helix. You got a couple of Vera Bradley items and some other pouches that are Harry Potter. It's all Harry Potter in that corner. So this is like all Harry Potter, and this is Harry Potter plus Jujube. So I'm going to rearrange everything. But I have a whole nother box just like this with blacks and whites and neutrals, so now I got some rearranging. But I have 3 boxes now, and I decorated them. So this is just some mirror duct tape I made, stars and circles. And I tried to decorate the other side of the box, just something different, because that mirror duct tape was kind of cool. So I was just experimenting with designs. The other 2 are just plain. I like it. Anyway, so there's some storage solutions for you. Lots of fun with all the patterns and colors and Jujube heaven over here. So now I have to get offline and go and put it all away. Thank you so much for watching and bearing with me through all of that thrash. Having a ball over here and loving Jujube. But I haven't loved Lug or Vera or anything else any less, just in case you're wondering, because I get asked that too. I love them all equally but differently because they're different. They're complementary. Take care. Bye for now. Washi washi.